So this is a neat activity, and it really just helps you become familiar with order of operations. But I think it also builds your confidence into knowing that you could probably be given a specific number and told, that you can use any mathematical operation, but come up with some kind of expression that equals specifically, for example, 124. So here are the rules to the game. I can use any mathematical operation I want. I can use parentheses, I can use brackets, I can use exponents. I have to use the numbers 1 through 9. I can only use each one of those numbers one time, and I have to use all of those numbers. So I can't just use some of them, I have to use all of them. So I have to use all of the numbers 1 through 9. So I wrote them down below my magic or my goal number, and I just thought we would try it. So I always like to use the big numbers first to try and get them out of the way. So I'm just going to take 9 times 8 times 7. And I think this is a great activity to do with a Desmos calculator. Don't feel like you have to do this in your head. That kind of takes the fun out of the activity. So 9 times 8 times 7, and that gives me 504. Okay, so I'm going to put a little dash there so I know that I've used those. All right, let's see. So I'm looking for the number 124. What is 124 times 4? Does that get me close to that 504? You think? 1, 2, 4 times 4. Like, should I divide by 4? That would equal 496. Let's see. 5 plus 4. What is 54 or 504 divisible by? Do you think it's divisible by 3? Could you tell? Let's see. I remember from 7th grade math that if the sum of the digits are divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. Let's see. What is 5 plus 4? 5 plus 4 is 9, which is divisible by 3. So I know that this number is divisible by 3. But I also learned that if numbers are even, they're divisible by 2. And that if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, it is divisible by, what is 2 times 3? 6. So let's see. What if I tried taking this number 504 and dividing it by 6 times 3? Will that work? I'm going to put dash there so I don't forget I've used those. So let's see. 504, using my Desmos calculator. 504 divided by, what is 6 times 3? 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so that gets me to the number 28. So I'm to the number 28. Let's see. What if I use, so the only thing I have left is my 5, 4, and my 2, 1. 5, 4, 2, 1. So what if I take the number 28 and I multiply it by 5? What is 28 times 5? 28 times 5. Ooh, getting close. That's 140. Let's see. So I'm at 140. I have used everything except the 4, the 2, and the 1. Let's see. And I'm trying to get to 124. So if I subtract these two, what do I get? What's 140 minus 124? It's 16. Is there any way that I can use the number 1, 2, and 4 and make it equal 16? Well, there's a couple of things I can do. I can take 4 and square it, or I can take the number 1 and 2 and put it together, because I didn't say that you really couldn't do that. And to that I could add the number 4. Either way, I'm going to get the number 16. And here, in order to use the 1, I could multiply it by the 1. So I think we've got it figured out. We just need to put it all together. So let's do that. 9 times 8 times 7. And notice I use a dot. I do not use an x. X is a variable. And that is all going to be over or divided by 6 times 3. And when I did that, I think I got the answer 28. And then I took this whole thing and I multiplied it by 5. So could I put the 5 in the front? Sure I can. It's our problem. We can do whatever we want. So we're going to take 5 in the front. So 5 times this quantity, and that gave me 140. And from this quantity, whoops, I am choosing to subtract 4 squared times 1. So let's see, did I use the number 1? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that equals or simplifies to 124. Perfect. So I want you to try it. I have 2 more ways worked out that I know that will happen, 2 more ways for sure that you can get the number 124 using all of the numbers 1 through 9. You remember you can only use each one of them once. But you can use any operation, you can use parentheses, you can make one of these numbers become an exponent. Totally your choice. Okay? Let's try another one. Let's do another one. So you're going to do the number 124. So let's try the number 246. So my period 1 class, my homeroom students actually gave me these numbers this morning. So I haven't worked this one out yet, so we're just going to have to wing it. So let's try 8 times 7 times 6. What is 8 times 7 times 6? Well, 8 times 7 times 6 is 336. Okay. And I'm trying to get 246. So let's see. What if I, from there, subtracted 90? What is 336 minus 90? 246, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so let's see. I could make the number 90 by taking 9 times 5 times 3 minus 2 plus 1. Let's see. 9 times 5. No, let's do this. That's not going to work. Don't look at that. What if I put the 1 here? So 9 times 5 is 45. Times 2 is 90. So I have 1. I'm missing a 2 and a 4. What if I did 9 times 5 times 4 divided by 2? I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to keep trying. Let's see. I'm going to keep with that 336. Let's take that 336 and divide it by 4. What is 336 divided by 4? Okay, so if I divide this by 4, if I take that and divide by 4, I get 84. And then if I multiply that by, I have to write the numbers down that I'm missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, so I've used the 6, 7, 8, and the 4. What if I multiply by 9? What is 84 times 9? Wow, that equals 756. That's going to be tough. What if from there I subtracted 521? 521. 756 minus 521. Oh, that gives me 235. I'm so close, but not really. I could do plus 3. Okay, so I want you to pause your video. You try, and I'm going to try, and we'll come back together in 5 minutes. All right, so this is what I have. I haven't figured it out yet. I have 9. I've changed all mine up. So let's go to a new screen. We're looking for 246. If someone else has figured it out, I would love to know what it is. So I have 9 divided by 8. I know it's possible, I just haven't figured it out yet. Times 64 over 3 times 5 plus 2 to the 7th power minus 1. So let's see. 8 will go into 64. 8 times 3 is 24. Times 5 is 120. 2 to the 7th power is 128. So that equals 248. Minus 1 is 247. I'm so close. I'm so close. So here's what I want you to do. You guys are going to figure out your own way to come up with 124. I want you to figure out your own way to come up with the number 369. And I am going to figure out a way to come up with 246. So this is Mrs. B. You guys are going to do this one. And you're going to do this one. All right? Remember the rules. You have to use the numbers 1 through 9. Any operation. Throw in some exponents. You know, use it to your advantage. Stack them up as fractions so you end up with smaller numbers to work with. Figure out a way to come up with 124 and 369 using the numbers 1 through 9. You can only use each of them once. Once you get that, I want you to take a picture of your work and submit them, okay? I am going to come up with the 246, and that'll be our bonus at the end. Good luck.